I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution, where we talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to encourage everybody to smash the like button. I thank everybody that's been hitting that like button, trying to get a like spike going. Please comment in the comment box. Let me know what number like you were when you smash that like button. Helps me grow the channel, increase my visibility as far as the YouTube algorithm goes. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure and do so. I'm going to keep you up to date on everything crypto daily. Jumping right into the market. Today at crypto, green day. Overall market cap of cryptocurrency, $184 billion. Bitcoin at around 66.61. This is a Bitcoin 12-hour chart. Been watching Bitcoin all day today, and we're right there. This overhead resistance, which is also the top of this falling wedge. Remember, this falling wedge we've been in, multi-month falling wedge. Remember all this? We ran up to 14,000, and then the whales just bled it out of us. Starting to see a slight pullback in Bitcoin. Remember, the way this works is you have to assume that we just repeat in this pattern until we don't. Easy way to trade this is when we break out, you're going to buy the breakout to the upside. You don't want to ride this trend lower. You know, there's obviously a potential we could put in a double bottom down here, one bottom, two bottoms, and then break and run to the upside. I'll keep you up to date on this idea daily. Shout out to 212 guy. He says, looks like the puppy pattern may play out. And I was like, oh, it does look like a puppy. I'm sure the whales are like, oh, look at retail. They're making these little cute puppy patterns, waiting for the breakout. Oh, let's take their money. Whales and institutions taking our money. This is the Bitcoin CME futures 4-hour chart. Up here, we've got an overhead gap, CME gap for the gap boys. Could we fill this gap? Will we get a crazy run up there and fill it now? Or do we have a move to the downside first? So there's a 68% chance, looks really clear, like a clear rising wedge, potentially, which 68% chance of a break to the downside. You've got volume that's decreasing on increasing price, that's bearish. Possible bearish divergence, looks like it could be confirmed here. If Bitcoin gets rejected, pulls back, you'll get a bearish divergence pulled back, and then you've got this rising wedge, which matches a pattern on the price action. So this gives validity to this rising wedge down here. A break lower again. A lot of times you'll see the RSI break lower, and then the price action will follow. So, you know, there is the potential for downside. This is a bearish idea, so I want this to happen. This market's a lot more fun to talk about, trade, be a part of when the market is pumping. However, we have to be realistic. Bullish idea is here. So we've got this cup and handle, $7,800 target or so. You've got, you know, again, your cup, your handle. Bitcoin's been hanging out up here all day long. Potentially, if this divergence gets played out, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence on the RSI, MACD, and histogram. You also have volume decreasing, you know, so there's a good sign of a move coming. If we don't break out here, potentially we see a pullback to around 6,200. We could get a bounce and then one more move higher up to this kind of, a lot of people are going to take profits probably around this resistance. So we could see a move. If we bounce here, we could see a move up to 7,800 to 8,000. The bulls need to push the price action above 6,800 and get a candle body close above that level with volume for confirmation of this bullish cup and handle idea. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, working together, posting charts. I got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading this market at all, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Probably a lot of people have some time right now on their hands, potentially. It's a great time to learn to trade this market. Number one reason people join the group is they want to be in the best coins possible. I post profitable trading setups on a daily basis, and we've been just killing it lately. It's wow. Data, 266% gains out of data. Again, this setup was posted on the 14th. Huge pump for data. If you want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months, you get 20% off. You pay for the year, you get 30% off and an additional month for free. If you do want to pay with a card month to month, you can do so. There's a Patreon link in the description. You guys got to remember, the group is cheap. It's not designed to be expensive. It pays for itself in a couple trades. This is Dash. I talked to you guys about this the other day. Dash up 65% after it broke out of this falling wedge. 30 minutes later, boom, 26% gains in IOST. Bitcoin Cash has been another one. So the cool part about the trading group is everybody's working together. This person said, hey, shout out to Big Easy for this trade. I doubled my money in this trade setup that you posted. Another person posted an ADA chart, and Dylan said, ADA's made me $10,000 so far. Next person said, CBC, I'm up $29,000 this week because of you and your group. Amazing setups. Thank you for all you do. Be a shark to swim with the sharks, I said. Shout out to Gary in my trading group for this killer trading station. You see, he's got Crypto Revolution empowering people up over here, quite a few monitors to watch this market. Like, there's never enough screens. Like, I always wish I could just have one more. Now the stock market skyrocketed today. It was the best day since 1933. The markets bet on the stimulus. So again, S&P 500 up 9%, the Dow up 11%, NASDAQ up 8%, gold was up 10%. They were killing it. Anthony Popliano came out and he said, they're talking about a $6 trillion stimulus. He was saying 5 trillion plus was going to be needed. People laughed. Not anymore. Now they're considering doubling the federal balance sheet almost overnight. This is unbelievable. The stimulus, they're just going to start printing money. So this economic package, $6 trillion, this is the largest single financial package in the history of the United States. Where are they going to get $6 trillion from? They're just going to print it. ATMs are running out of cash. Has anybody seen this? Any more info on the run on the banks? A bank run occurs when clients withdraw money from a bank because they think it's going to cease to function soon. I said, don't worry. They're printing an endless supply of fiat. So this is from a chat group. This gentleman went to the ATM the other day. Apparently he was out of cash. This next person, Forza, shout out to him, said, buy Bitcoin. Quantum stated they have even placed a maximum withdrawal limit. It was $500 a day. Probably someplace in Europe based on where the dollar sign's placed here. But again, have you guys seen any of this? I mean, is this a thing? Is there a run on the banks that's happening? Like, are people worried? I mean, you can't leave your house. How are you going to spend it, right? You got a bunch of... could you imagine everybody ends up with like suitcases of fiat at their house and all of a sudden they're paying their bills online? You know, the internet goes down, then we're in trouble. Right now, run on the banks, not too worried about it. But this person didn't get the memo. He's got it. He says, my buddy just took the advice and he got a lot out. Get it out of the banks while you still can. Great, sweet. You withdrew a couple $1,000. What's that going to do? How long is that going to last you? I'm just trying to think. This person stated, your altcoin, fiat, your development team, the Fed, they're about to dump on you, inflation, if you don't invest. Basic math will be learned, this person stated. This guy is macho at 17. He's got 123,000 followers on Twitter. And yeah, he's got it all figured out. If you guys haven't signed up for a VPN yet, I encourage you guys. You can get 85% off now. I'm super paranoid about anything I do in crypto. I want to make sure my connection's completely secure. You can sign up for PureVPN. There's a link in the description. If you want to use Binance, Bybit, BitMEX, any of those exchanges, you can do so. Sign up for PureVPN with that link. It does support the channel. 2020 Tokyo Olympics will be postponed. All right, everybody's at home. There's nothing on TV. Everybody's like Netflix and chill. Everybody's like, that's the big thing on Twitter now. Like, what should I watch next? Everybody's like giving shout outs to shows to watch. Everybody's stuck at the house. Hey, they got the worst call. They shut my gym down for 2 weeks. And I just thought, man, shiz just got real for me. No gym, 2 weeks. I'll be out. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go to the park. I'm just going to go work out at the park. Do some pull-ups, do some dips, have some random weights around the house, and then I can do that. And then I find out you can't even go to the park. You can't even go to the park. Getting real. I'm ready for this to pass. This too shall pass. Brave and Binance partner, this is big, to bring cryptocurrency trading directly into the browser. You can trade directly in the browser with Brave through Binance. This is huge. And I said, man, basic attention token's got to be killing it. I mean, it's up. There was a little bit of a pump from 13 cents, ran up to about 15 cents. So again, we're waiting to buy this breakout or a pullback and then a bounce, but it's really contingent on what Bitcoin's about to do. This is an idea I want to show you. So this is a total altcoin market cap. So if you would have bought any random altcoin down here, Bitcoin ran up to 14,000, then down to 6,800, then up to 10,500, and then we dropped to 3,800, and now here we are. Okay, but the altcoin market cap essentially follows, right? This is in USD. Now, if you started with $10,000, and this is why I trade this market and I don't hold, me personally, this is my strategy. This is what works for me. I want everybody to get rich in this market. I just want to do it faster and better. Okay, so you start with 10,000, any altcoin, right? On average, just on average. You start with any altcoin, it runs up, and next thing you know, you got $28,000. All right, you take this 28,000, you sell the top, you buy back here, and then you basically just ride that to the top. You got $58,000. Okay, then you start with $58,000 down here. You got $116,000 right now. You started with 10,000. If the end of this run up, we essentially move up another 100%, you'll see $230,000 portfolio from $10,000 that started the beginning of 2019. So that's huge, respectable gains, right? Now, if you were holding this same 10,000, you would be here today at 15,000. So yeah, if you could have 15,000 or 116,000, which, I mean, yeah, you're not going to nail the tops of this, and you're not going to nail the bottoms, but I'm just saying, like, the numbers aren't even comparable. Hodling, if that's your strategy, keep on doing it. That's what works for you. That's fine. But if you are the type of person that wants more out of life, the person that wants to push the limits, the person that knows that you are able and capable to learn new ideas, I definitely suggest you learn how to trade this market, because the profits, the key is you want compounding profits. The rich get richer because they let their money compound. Court in Telegram case blocks the Gram token issuance, says the token distribution likely violates securities laws. Dude, there are so many cryptos that violate securities laws. This is not the worst thing in the world. They just have to be registered as securities. In the United States, it's an issue because you have to be an accredited investor to buy a security, but this is a private sale. The problem is there's a lot of uncertainty in this market still, as far as this black or gray cloud overhanging the security ideas of these cryptos. Tezos and Chainlink are back. 18% surge in 24 hours. They're up huge. These are coins. When people talk about, hey, Chris, what coin should I be in long term? At some point, Tezos and Chainlink are going to be good additions to your portfolio. Okay. Square says Bitcoin engagement on its Cash app has grown in recent weeks amid market volatility. That's what's crazy. Like, say, my trading group, for example, people are joining the trading group at astronomical numbers. Like, it's amazing how many people are joining the group. People have time to learn how to trade this market. Square is saying that people are jumping right into the market. People are jumping into the market right now still, because there's people that are out there that are smart that know it's better to buy the bottom, not the top. 8 U.S. states follow DHS in naming blockchain managers as essential employees in the crisis that's going on in the world today. This is huge. Blockchain managers are essential employees. Texas regulator warns of new crypto frauds because of this crisis that's going on. And there's people that are out there to steal your money everywhere. In cryptocurrency, it's like a plague. I got this message from a gentleman. He's a subscriber. And essentially, scams are everywhere, I stated. Do not ever send any crypto and expect anything back. So he had 7.5 Bitcoin. This was an investment website, and yeah, he sent 7.5 Bitcoin there They've got a couple other websites, so Forex, Option Bitcoin, and cryptovariance.com. But yeah, he lost 7.5 Bitcoin. And he just, again, he's devastated and embarrassed. He just wants to make sure that other people don't lose their money. And again, dude, you cannot send your crypto to anybody else. If somebody wants to trade your crypto, they're going to ask you for your API. And still, like, gosh, everybody wants to find the fast way to get rich. I wouldn't say a lot of people come into this market to fall in love with the technology. They come in here because they're greed and financial freedom, right? That's why most people, yeah, we get here and we fall in love. We understand the technology behind this, but that emotional tie may be one of the biggest crutches and downfalls that we have, because then we have a fear of selling, right? You have to sell at some point. You have to take profits out of this market. You don't lose money in crypto. Other people take it. You got to take your profits before they do. If you guys like the content that I provide daily, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.